Hey Alex, this is our project. We did ours on Shutter Island. Character description. The main character is Teddy Daniels. He is a World War II veteran / U.S. Marshal who suffers from delusional disorder. Andrew Lattis is in parentheses because he is Andrew Lattis and Teddy Daniels is a persona that he made to cope with killing his wife, but I'll explain that later on. Throughout the movie, Daniels displays several different signs and conditions of a mental disorder, and that is what led us to pick him. In the movie, Teddy Daniels does not know he is a patient at the insane asylum, but later finds out when he continually confronted by Dr. Crowley, the head of the Ashcliff Hospital. He believes he's a U.S. Marshal and he's going to find or investigate an escapee who left the island, apparently. But it turns out, towards the end of the movie, spoiler alert, that he in fact is not a U.S. Marshal anymore. He is a patient at the asylum. So in the end, Daniels finds out he killed his wife because she drowned their kids and asked him to let her go. Psychological disorder. Teddy Daniels has delusional disorder. Delusions are fixed beliefs that are not amenable to change in light of conflicting evidence. There are subtypes for this disorder that we believe he falls into. There's two types that we found: grandiose type and persecutory type. Persecutory type is when the central theme of delusion is when the person feels he or she is being conspired against, poisoned, drugged, and spied on. Grandiose type is when the central theme of the delusion is when the person believes they have made some important discovery. The examples will be on the next slide. Symptoms of the disorder. A general symptom of delusional disorder is having delusions for a period of 1 month or longer. In the movie, Daniels believes he has a delusional belief that he is a U.S. Marshal for the past 2 years. In the end of the movie, the doctor tells us that he has been a patient in the asylum for 2 years, and just a couple months ago they put this ruse on that he was a U.S. Marshal trying to find the missing patient. Another general symptom of delusional disorder is the ability to function in a not odd manner, like when Daniel still acts and talks in an otherwise seemingly normal way. He acts normal for the most part. No one really suspects that he's a patient, or the audience at least. A symptom of grandiose type is when Daniels believes he is on the verge of exposing Ashcliff to the world. He cannot focus. He has to find evidence that will put Ashcliff away. Another symptom of grandiose type is when he believes he has more authority than he really does, because he is a U.S. Marshal. A symptom of persecutory type is when he believes he is being drugged by the hospital through his food, coffee, and cigarettes that they give him. He is very paranoid that whatever they give him is turning him into a patient, so to speak. Another symptom of persecutory type is he believes he is being conspired against by the staff and doctors. He believes that everyone is trying to keep him there for some particular reason. Missing symptom. Daniels displays most of the criteria for delusional disorder, but the most relevant symptom that we found is his depressive episodes. He really resembles everything, but this is the most irrelevant thing that we found. We believe the symptom is at least relevant because throughout the movie, Daniels does not exhibit several prolonged depressive episodes. Possible treatment. In order to treat Daniels, we would recommend using a combination of medications and psychotherapy. Through these treatments that we prescribed, he could be introduced back into society where he would be able to function at a much more bearable degree. The treatment is appropriate for this disorder because they can help lessen his manic episodes, and they could help Daniels to come to terms with what he's done to his wife. He made another persona just for the fact that he killed his wife, because he doesn't want to believe that he actually killed his wife. Some problems that can arise would be that the medication does not work or the therapy is not effective. Therefore, the last treatment that we really don't recommend because it's kind of inhumane would be lobotomy or an electroconvulsive therapy. Like I said, it's not really nice if that had to happen. Disorder in film. We believe that this disorder is portrayed fairly accurately because throughout the movie, Daniels appears to be cognitively sound, but by the end of the movie, we find out that Daniels was actually hallucinating and delusional. The movie makes it seem that people with delusions are convincing, but possibly dangerous. In real life, we wouldn't really be able to tell if a person was delusional because they function normally with the occasional episodes. The audience honestly has no idea until the end when they tell you that he is a patient at Ashcliff. And yeah, thank you. These are our sources.